Hey leaders, I wanted to send you this video that will explain some nuances that I've made to the goal that we set and we discussed back in August. I was reading a book called The 4 Disciplines of Execution, phenomenal book, and the authors do a good job of explaining how to write a goal effectively, and then how to have your action steps that really propel your organization, in our instance our church, toward reaching that goal. So just as a recap, what we had said was our wildly important goal, or our WIG, was to connect 40 adults to C2s by personal invite by December 31st, 2016. And then we said the 3 ways that we were going to do that is spiritual formation, 1 campaign, and to plant 4 new C2s. So I made just a tad bit of change on this. One, you'll see our new wildly important goal, wordsmith, is grow the number of adults in C2s from 40 adults to 80 adults by December 31st, 2016. The difference is it puts the emphasis on grow and grow our C2s, and then where we're starting at is 40 and where we want to go is 80. And then our definite date is December 31st, 2016. Our first action step is still going to be spiritual disciplines. I just put it that each person engages in the spiritual disciplines of study and prayer 3 times a week, 30 minutes a pop. And then the second one, though, is instead of having the 1 campaign, because we've done that, we even did it this summer. You may not have even known. But is personal outreach by blessing others. So this strategy of blessing, I hope it gives people just a way of thinking, how do I have outreach to people? And instead of having an emphasis on invite, because that's more just to church, we want an outreach where we're reaching people where they're at and inviting them into a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. So the acronym is begin with prayer, listen, eat, so time to eat with them, serve them. That's where we get into ministry as we listen and we hear needs, and then we want to share our story as the door opens. And then I is the invite. This is invites as obviously you're going to be hanging around them, so it's block parties to Rice Harvest Festival or maybe other C2 stuff, and that's even an invite to our church. So we're already doing a bless before we ever get to the invite. And then the end is at one point we have to share the good news of Jesus Christ, and then as they come to salvation, the G is grow. We want to help them grow in their walk. And so then the last one is C2 collaboration and reaching the lost. This is what you're doing right now. This is deciding on where you're wanting to go and reach the lost. This is that My5 mission field. The difference is when we put an emphasis on plant 4 new C2s, that really doesn't, it's not really an action step in helping us grow our C2s from 40 to 80. It's something that we will need to do in order to have a place for those 40 extra people to go. But it's something that I'm already doing in the normal work of my week. And so this, though, is something different. We didn't have that on our last strategy, and this is something that we're putting a lot of emphasis on, and I felt it needs to be in there. So I'll give you a view, that way you can actually see it. So there's the old one, and then right here, this is the new one. So hopefully you can see that and kind of get that. Anyway, I'm looking forward to Sunday. We're going to cast this to our church as a whole and say, hey, this is the game plan as we're heading out into the fall. And I look forward to God doing some wonderful work. And my prayer is that He will do exceedingly more than we can even pray ourselves. So look forward to seeing y'all on Sunday.